DDS. Panoodin natin itong matinding bakbakan ni Representative Marcoleta at ang abogado ng Abs-Cbn.
So, ang tinatanong ko sa inyo kung hanggang June 30, 2015 lang ang binigay do sa demonstration permit at sabi nyo kanina hanggang ngayon ay nagpapalabas pa kayo ng TV Plus, then you can admit now that you violated the expiration period set forth in those two permits.
Mr. Chair, I'll defer to our...
May I be recognized, Mr. Chair?
Yes?
Okay. So the demo permit has a time lapse. That's true. But after the demo phase,
No, I
then
thought you,
it would
I
proceed
thought you
now to
were,
the issuance of a
I
provisional
thought you will be
authority.
answering my question.
Okay. Yes,
It
sir.
has a validity date. If we reckon from the second permit, that is only up to June 30, 2015. Question is, you are still airing TV Plus until today, or 5 years, 4 months from that particular period. Aren't you, or weren't you violating this?
We are not
Demonstration
violating, Your
permit.
Honor. We are not violating any rules that you are mentioning, Your Honor. For the demo phase that was over, that's why a provisional authority was issued, so that we can already continue with the digital services. The demo is just a phase in the application. After that testing phase is done, then it will proceed now to the issuance of a provisional authority.
You cannot yet shift to that, because if you will, let me go to the other condition. Will you please read condition number 2 under the permit?
Mr. Chair, are you referring to the second bullet point?
Yes, they are in
So the
bullet points. The second bullet point, will you please read that?
Yes, Mr. Chair, it says here, the equipment to be used shall be subject to re-export upon completion of the test and evaluation period.
Okay. Upon the completion of the test period, which is June 30, 2015, condition number 2, or bullet point number 2, says that the equipment to be used shall be subject to re-export upon completion of test and evaluation period. Okay. Considering that you have continued in broadcasting or in viewing, in airing TV Plus, I can only assume that you did not comply with the second condition kasi dapat ni-re-export na ninyo eh.
That's
Did
not
you
true, Your
re-export
Honor. That's not
the
true, Your
equipment?
Honor. This refers to the transmission equipment.
That is
As
correct,
I explained by Commissioner Cordova, the TV Plus box are just receivers and they are just appliances.
I am not asking you about the boxes. I am talking about the equipment utilized during the demonstration period. They are specified here.
You have to read it in.
Insofar as Channel 43 is concerned, this is parenthesis 644-650 megahertz. Because this is Quezon City. Did you re-export that particular equipment?
There is no need, Mr. Chair, because under the migration plan, the entire analog will have to shift to digital. It would be absurd that after demonstration, the broadcast equipment used for digital would be re-exported. We have to take note of the migration plan of the DICT and the NTC. This is a permanent thing.
Mr. Chair, kung ganitong mga tuwira nitong abogado ng ABS-CBN, hindi tayo matatapos dito. This is a very specific condition. Upon the completion of the test and evaluation period, the completion or the validity date is napakalit kasi. The equipment to be used shall be subject to re-export upon completion of the test and evaluation period. Okay. What does this mean? You have to re-export the equipment. Ngayon, kung hindi kayo nag-re-export ng equipment, you violated the second conditionality.
Mr. Chair, ako po, I will defer to the NTC on the interpretation of that particular permit. And I think it should be the NTC to decide. I think, Mr. Chair, it should be the NTC to decide whether there was a violation of the permit or not. But I'd like to put on record po that ABS-CBN was complying with the directive of both the DICT and the NTC to migrate our broadcast to digital as quickly as possible.
Well, that
Because
is for us to assess and determine,
Opo.
Mr. Katigbak. But
That's right,
insofar
Mr.
as the
Chair.
conditions are concerned, there are no manifestations and proofs that all these conditionalities are being fulfilled. So who's going to answer this? There was no re-export that occurred in this. So the equipment remained with you and you utilize it until today or 5 years after the expiration in June 30, 2015. This is what happened, Mr. Katigbak, right?
that's right, Your Honor.
Okay, so
In compliance
Yes.
po with the NTC directive.
that's the second violation. Okay. Condition number 3. Can you please read that, Mr. Katigbak?
May I be recognized, Mr. Chair?
Okay.
Bullet point number 3, the intended coverage area shall be limited to Metro Manila, Bulacan, Rizal, Cavite, and Laguna for Quezon City Station, and Metro Cebu for Cebu City Station only.
Okay. Which means that you are only allowed 6 areas. Is that correct?
For the demonstration phase, Mr. Chair.
Yes. But I'm showing you a screen cap of ABS-CBN TV Plus website showing the coverage area of the TV Plus. It included the provinces of Pampanga, Nueva Ecija, Tarlac, Pangasinan, Benguet, which means that, again, you violated the areas specified in this condition. I am showing you your own screen cap of ABS-CBN TV. Ito yung map, oh. Okay?
Mr. Chair,
No. Is this not a violation considering that you included 5 more from the 6 areas that was specified under bullet number 3?
bullet number 3 refers to the demonstration permit.
Itong nga yung
Those areas
demonstration.
that you mentioned, Mr. Chair, refers to the enhanced services that under the IRR, we are supposed to offer to the public by January 1 of 2015.
You cannot isolate the demonstration permit from what actually happened in the launching of TV Plus. These are the areas covered. All in all, 11 rather than 6. But the condition under which you're supposed to operate, 6 lang muna. So the conclusion here is that you violated again condition number 3. Can we go to condition number 5 para madali tayo?
Bullet number 5 reads, frequency assignment for test broadcast shall be temporary.
Okay, given the temporary nature of the frequency assignment and given the fact that the temporary permits did not confer you vested rights, may I know why you are still using Channel 43?
The Channel
More than 5
43
years
is
after.
authorized under the assignment plan of the NTC, and it was reconfirmed in the provisional authority both of ABS-CBN and NCARA.
Nag-expire na nga yung franchise mo eh. Hanggang ngayon, hindi ka pa humihinto eh. Channel 43, as already confirmed by the commissioner, was predicated or based under the franchise of ABS-CBN Republic Act 7966.
Mr. Chair, I also believe that he clarified it by saying it's on the basis of a block time arrangement. It is independent of the provisional authority.
Black time ka ng black time na naman eh. Kanina kinonfirm na nga ni Commissioner. Paano magiging black time ito? This was the source of your provisional authority. NTC approved the use of Channel 43 and that is with the consent of ABS-CBN o para kayo makamigrate from analog to digital. There is no black time here.
There is a reference to the block time in the PA of NCARA. Let me read the block time.
Sa AMCARA ang sinasabi mo. We're talking about the TV Plus and the use of. Kasi nga, hindi pa kayo wala pa kayong naka-assign dati. I don't know because nung magbunutan kayo, I think ABS-CBN got Channel 16. Tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
Inalis na natin yung mga analog. And then, anong ginagamit ngayon ng ABS-CBN? Is it Channel 43 or Channel 16?
Now, at present, we are no longer transmitting on all the frequencies that are stated in the CDO. As for the transmission of the 43,
The question
that is based on the block time agreement.
ang tinatanong ko sa iyo, having gotten Channel 16 as the assigned number for digital channel of Channel 2 o of ABS-CBN, anong ginagamit ninyo ngayon? Sinuli nyo na ba yung Channel 43 and you shifted to Channel 16?
I think there's a misunderstanding about Channel 16. The only reason why we were able to get Channel 16 is because we have to leave from the VHF bandwidth, because the VHF bandwidth cannot accommodate digital technology. So that was part of the migration plan. As for the 3, that's part of the block time agreement, which is an ordinary commercial agreement. It is covered by the Article 32 of the KBP rules.
You did not get the question. At present, what is the channel being used by ABS-CBN? Is it still Channel 43 based on the provisional authority, or you already shifted to Channel 16?
It's based on a block time agreement using Ankara's own provisional authority. Because ABS-CBN can no longer use its own provisional authority because of the expiration.
Teka muna. So anong ginagamit nyo? Channel 43?
Channel 43 on the basis of a block time agreement using Ankara's own franchise.
DDS, pa-like and share naman ng video na ito. At kung meron kayong reaction, i-comment nyo lang sa baba ng video. At huwag nyo na din kalimutang mag-subscribe sa channel ko. Solid DDS.